G'day guys, Todd here from Prado 120 Adventures. Today we're going to be going through the replacement of the diesel fuel filter on a 1kz Prado 120. The first step is to mark the outlet hose that feeds the fuel pump. I'm using some yellow cable ties, but a bit of tape would also work. After disconnecting the water alarm plug, place a bucket or container under the filter assembly to catch any stray diesel. The hose clamps can then be removed with some pliers and the hose is taken off. I'm using some old bolts to plug up the holes to ensure nothing goes in or out of them. Using a 12mm socket or spanner, remove both nuts from the bracket to release the fuel filter assembly. Then lift it up and out of the engine bay. Keep the bucket handy to catch any excess diesel coming out of the lines. Moving to the workbench, clamp the filter in a vise gently and unscrew the filter from the top piece. Place this to the side on a clean surface. This is also the best time to drain the rest of the diesel sitting around in the filter. Using a large pair of multi-grips, carefully undo the water sensor and tap from the bottom of the filter. Be careful to not damage the plastic or it's an expensive bus ride to the Toyota parts department to get a new one. You can see a bit of dirt that's gotten caught up in the filter here. A good clean with a rag and the water sensor is as good as new. You should also check that your new filter comes with a new O-ring for the bottom seal. With the mating surface of the top piece clean, apply a bit of diesel to the top O-ring to lubricate it before it gets screwed back into the new fuel filter. It only has to be nipped up hand tight, so don't worry about leaning on it too much. Remove the old O-ring from the water float sensor, ensuring to clean underneath. Check that the tap isn't stuck or seized, and check for any dirt. This is really the only good place for the dirt to fall to in the filter, so don't be surprised to find any here. Lubricate the new O-ring with diesel as before, then refit the O-ring and screw in the water float sensor. Try to direct the tap in the same direction as the fuel outlets on top of the filter. When refitting the new filter to the car, start with the two 12mm nuts, then move to the water alarm plug, followed by the two fuel lines. Finally, prime the fuel filter by continuously pressing down on the black plunger on top of the filter until it goes firm. If on startup the engine stalls or runs rough, you may have an air bubble in the fuel line. To fix this, remove the fuel lines again from the filter and refit, then reprime the filter. It should eventually sound like this. So there it is, bit of quick and easy maintenance on the Prado, changing over the diesel fuel filter. If you'd like, I have some other videos up as well on doing various projects to the engine and also to the suspension of this car. And as always, if you like it, hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.